Hello Libra, welcome to your October monthly reading. We're going to do things a little differently for this spread. As you can see, I decorated it a little bit of a Halloweenish vibe. I love Halloween, and so we're kind of just going to go off of a whim here. Not really going to follow any type of tarot spread. Just seeing, some messages that you need to know throughout the month of August, throughout the month of October, and your themes. So I have some Halloween oracle decks here, as well as the cute little Halloween tarot deck. So let's just get into it. Again, this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and this is Divine Moon Guidance. Thank you for being here. So let's just see what your major theme is for October 2022. And by the way, if you've had a birthday or soon to have a birthday, happy birthday. Okay, Spirit, for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what is the major theme of the month for Libra? October 2022 for Libra. And again, if this reading doesn't resonate for you at all, Libra, go ahead and check your other placements. And always connect with your own intuition whenever you watch these types of readings, because that is how Spirit will communicate with you. So first off, we have ancestors, the love and legacy of our DNA. And I'm going to read to you what the book has to say about ancestors. Okay. So it says, I walk in their footsteps, their wisdom inside me remains. I am unique, yet carry a legacy. Their blood runs in my veins. Should the ancestor card bring itself to your attention, know that you are ready and able to action your birthright of power. You have the support of those who came before you. There may be challenges or struggles, but you have everything you need to overcome them. You will prevail. I think that's a little reminder from your ancestors, from your spirit guides, that no matter what you're going through, that they are there with you, right by your side, and they if you are feeling a little burdened about something or overwhelmed about something, go ahead and reach out to them. And even if it's through journaling, through meditation, just know that you are being guided and supported at this time, and you do have a lot of ancestors on the other side that is quite aware of what's going on in your life at the moment, and will always be aware of what's going on with you in your life. Okay, so your other oracle message here. This is the seasons of the witch. This is the Beltane oracle. Hope I said that right. Super pretty. Look at the shiny gold. And it has, this one too is the same author and creator. That one in the red is the Seasons of the Witch Shaman oracle. And yeah, you can find these on Amazon, of course. Good old Amazon. Okay, Spirit, what message does a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need to see for the month of October 2022, please? Thank you so much for your guidance and your clarity and your messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for October 2022. All right. Okay. Pretty deck. So this one says, Sacred Waters. Drunken by the swell of the sea, I can feel the blanket of her embrace. Unafraid of the presence releasing the cords, I call her in, I call her deeply within. This is card number 35. So 35 can mean something to you, or the number 8 as well can mean something to you. Okay, so I'm going to read this from the book as well, which is right here. Okay, so card 35. So this is healing, all about healing, and it kind of resonates with your previous oracle card, the ancestors card. They could be stepping in to give you some type of healing that obviously you currently need at this time, as well as just healing in overall life, whether there's stuff from your past that you haven't completely healed from, or just things you're going through currently that you need to heal as well within your life. So it says this card comes to a reading when you are ready to heal wounds that have troubled you for many moons, perhaps lingering pains from things lost, or the weight of the past that creeps up to haunt you at night. Pulling sacred waters is a sign that you will soon be renewed and your soul will release the cords that have bound you to hurtful memories of old. You may not know what needs to be healed. You could be carrying baggage that isn't immediately present in your consciousness, but the effects of each deep healing will become evident in the changes happening around you. Do not question the blessings coming into your life. They are here because you are slowly learning to wash away the blocks that have previously prevented such abundance. Sacred Waters reminds you to be gentle with yourself in the coming weeks. Difficult emotions or painful memories may surface, but this is your spirit bringing them to your awareness so they can be healed for good. If you do experience painful memories, allow them to wash over you. Do not try to overcome what you feel or allow yourself to feel guilty for what you're feeling. Simply experience the wave, allowing it to pass at its leisure. Yeah, so whatever you are currently going through, whether, it does sound like some past trauma issues, just be gentle with yourself and don't be so hard with yourself on, I feel like maybe obviously these wounds and trauma has come up before and maybe you've dealt with them, either you dealt with them in a not so good way or you just totally blocked it out and didn't want to deal with it at all. But with your ancestors being here and the sacred waters, it's like they are slowly encompassing you in their healing energy so that you can purge these emotions and that you're able to purge them in a calm manner, that way you don't get too much anxiety or feeling overwhelmed. But these are issues, whatever they are, that needs to be purged, that needs to be healed and cleansed. So be gentle with yourself. Understand that when these painful memories and trauma comes up, know that you are surrounded by your ancestors, by your loved ones, by your spirit guides, and they are there with you, guiding you to help you purge through these. Okay, let's get one more oracle. Thank you, angels, spirits, and guides, for your guidance. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the month of October 2022, please, what is the message that Libra needs to see at this moment for October 2022? What message does Libra need to see, please? Okay, thank you so much for your guidance, your clarity, and your messages. October feels like a very influential month for you, just like on a spiritual level. So be gentle with yourself if you are going through some type of spiritual awakening, dark night of the soul. This is going to be a very challenging time, but also very releasing and healing for you and your soul. So we have Graveyard, card number 18. So 18 could mean something to you, as well as the number 9. And it says, there is a song that bellows in the peace of knowing no end, in acknowledging the crossroads of eternity. And it kind of gives me the vibe of like we're all eternal souls. Like we may have these physical bodies that age and that can get sick and can have these ailments of a natural human existence, a human being of like anxiety, fears, and even good things like joy, love, and happiness. But I see here just knowing that you aren't bound to your past. You aren't bound to this earth. You aren't bound to anxieties and fears and things that have caused you pain and trauma in your past, and even in the things that will cause you pain and trauma in the future. Like you're not going to be bound to those things. Right now, you're going to have to learn and remember how to heal from these wounds, from these traumas, because obviously you will grow and evolve in this life, and you will experience different trauma and different pains. So just remember how you're dealing with these and what spirit is trying to tell you at this moment. So I'm just reading the cards on these tombstones. I don't know if you can see it, but this one says dearest wife and mother, I believe, and the other one says beloved daughter. Trying not to shade, but so you could have whether they are alive in this realm or they are in the next realm, you have a lot of motherly energy surrounding you, grandmother, sisters, moms, aunties, and I feel like they're surrounding you both in this life as well as in your ancestors and in the spiritual realm. They're all coming through and they're all trying to help you with some type of situation or even multiple situations. A lot of feminine energy I'm getting with this. All right, let's get into the tarot. I hope you can see these cards pretty well. And I try to make it a little dark so you can see the lights and stuff, but it's getting kind of dark in here. Alrighty, so let's see, what messages does Libra need to know throughout the month of October 2022, please, for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What messages does Libra need to know for the month of October 2022? What do they need to know, please, for the month of October 2022? Let's see what messages come up for you, Libra. Alrighty. Okay, so we have the Queen of Imps, which is the Queen of Wands, Sagittarius energy, looking very charming, very glowing, it feels like. And there's like an imp offering her a little sunflower. So I feel like you're being surrounded by a lot of love, or you're giving a lot of love to other things, other people. You have the Chariot, which is Cancer's card. Chariot is it's a lot of momentum. It can also mean something being successful, and whatever path decisions you're making, you're gonna see a lot of success with it. This one I do feel is movement. So some of you could be moving, some of you whether that's jobs, homes, or like just moving on to better things. And then you have the Magician. Wow, okay. So the Magician card is Virgo's card. I feel like you're moving into, and with this help of your ancestors and even the people around you, you're moving into a chapter of your life where you are wanting a lot of different things than what you currently have. And I feel like you're trying to manifest, that family, that job, that stable financial bank account. There's a lot of energy of creativity and manifestations going on here. We have the Ten of Bats, which is the Ten of Swords. So there is a cycle being closed out. It feels like, I'm not sure what type of trauma you've been dealing with. It could be, there hasn't been any cups yet, but it feels just more like an overall general burdensome of life in general. And if whatever these burdens were for you, if it's all the above, relationships, family, career, anything, like whatever hardships you've been going through, they're coming to an end. And I feel like this new chapter is about to start for you. So I wouldn't be surprised if the World card comes out. But things are wrapping up for you, and because you are stepping into a new chapter for yourself, a chapter that's going to be more abundant and more you, and it's just a level up, I feel. You have the Lovers card. So the Lovers card is also known as the Choice card. So something you could be making a decision to with this ending. You're going to be making a decision to that's you know, dear to your heart, and it makes you more I feel more grounded. It's more you. It's stepping into this area in your life that you have so much love for, and you're kind of done with things that are just not for you. And you have the 9 of bats. So whatever this cycle is closing up, I do see you're kind of a little bit afraid, and like you're unsure, like, is this right for me? Am I doing the right thing? Like, is everything gonna be okay? Like, it's a lot of worry. And you know, whenever we do close out a chapter and we start a new one, it's common to feel worried and to feel like unprepared, because you are stepping out into something that's unknown. But with your ancestors, sacred waters, your ancestors, your family, they have your back. They're going to support you. They're going to be there for you, and know that everything is going to be fine. Like, you have Aries card, which is the Emperor. So there could be some type of like, either you are stepping up into this Emperor, whether you're being really like authoritative, you're stepping up into this role of being a role model, and being like an adult. I don't know why I came out that way, but you're being an adult, and you know, you are taking control of your life. You are taking control of this new chapter. You know, you're like, I am this age, and it's time for me to be the boss. It's time for me to stop playing these childish games and to be who I'm supposed to be, and to never mind with these little high school games and stuff like that. It's that type of energy. You're just leveling up in life, and like I said, you're closing out a chapter because you want to move your life in a different direction. You are the Queen of Wands, Queen of Imps. You have so much creativity in you, as well as a lot of charisma and love too. And you know, because this little imp here is offering the Queen of a sunflower, it's like you have a lot of support and a lot of admiration around you. And so it's like time to level up, because you want to be a role model. You want to, I don't want to say you want to look good in front of people, but it's time to create a new version of Libra, and then it's time to step up into boss mode here. You have the Devil card. So I feel like it's more, it could be your thoughts, because we have the 9 of bats here. So it could be a lot of things. Maybe you yourself are, how do I put it? Sorry for that plane. Oh, wait till it passes. I feel like you're having a hard time maybe believing in your power, and maybe at times you're telling yourself, like, you know, I'm not going to be good enough for this, or maybe I'm not meant for this, or like, what, you know, it's all these little worries and all these like obsessions almost of not being who you want to be and not stepping up. Like, say, for example, if this is relating to career wise, and it's like you want to take that next position, you want to be that leader, but then like you're kind of fearful of it, because you and your own thoughts is saying, well, you don't deserve to be the leader because you don't know this or that, or you know, you won't get that new position because you didn't do this and that, or you don't know this and that. It's like a lot of mental a lot of mental dogging on yourself. So, you know, if that is related to you, and that's an example, of course, but if that is like for you, like, okay, yeah, I can see how my thoughts is playing a role in this, and how my negative thinking is playing a role in this, like, don't listen to that. That's just your ego, and your ego does not like change, and your ego, you know, doesn't want to fail and look bad in front of everybody. But never mind about that. You embrace the energy of the Queen of Wands here, the Queen of Imps. Move forward into this new chapter. Know that you've manifested this, and that your ancestors are there with you, having your back. And, you know, whatever trauma that you have to heal from, go ahead and heal from it. I know it's going to take some time. It's going to probably be a little bit uncomfortable, but it's a must. It's for our souls to evolve, for our souls to grow, and to get to the next level. You have the 7 of Swords here, the 7 of Bats. So again, I feel like this is all your mental, right? You have the Nine of Swords. You have the Devil. You have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is, you know, manipulation or lying. And I feel like this is you lying to yourself. Spirit is saying you are letting your fears control you. You're letting your fears get into the way of stepping into this Emperor here. And I'm sorry, I realized I didn't show any of these cards to you guys. But so you have the, like I said, you have the Nine of Swords here. You know how she's worried, all those bats are around her. Those are her thoughts. All these thoughts and anxieties and worries, telling herself, you know, that she's not good enough, that she will always be what she is and she'll never grow into whatever, you know, emperor that she wants to be, whatever leader she wants to be, whatever role model she wants to be, you know, like she's not going to be that way. And it's like you are doing this to yourself. You are lying to yourself about this. You are the one causing yourself pain, pretty much. So, you know, whatever this is, just let it go. Let those fears go. And a lot of meditation will help you with doing that. And even journaling too, or just going outside or being around family and friends. Like, don't be cooped up in the home, surrounded out by these thoughts and negative connotations, the word, you know, just don't surround yourself and dwell in those thoughts that you're creating yourself. You know, no one is telling you that you won't be this role model, you won't be this leader. You know, you're the one that's saying that to yourself. So you have the Star card. See, everything is going to be fine. Just relax, heal, do what you need to do to heal, because things are going to be so successful. And look at the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Swords. So things are going to be successful for you, whatever that means for you, whatever situation you're going through. You are the Queen of Wands here, okay? Embrace your power. Call back your power. Do not place yourself or put yourself in this energy of you're not worthy, you're not good, because you're just lying. You're lying to yourself. Spirit is here to say that all is well. Things are going to be so much more happier, so much more brighter for you if you let go of the fears and step into this new role, whatever that is for you. Step into this new chapter, because you manifested this. You one day wrote about it in a journal or talked about it with an old friend or family. You created this. You planted that seed, and now the Magician's here to bring it, to use the magic of the universe and to bring it to life. This was a choice. This is what you wanted. So don't be fearful of it now, you know? And that is what Spirit is trying to get you to understand and see this month of October. Let's see. Should we pull one more card for you? Sure. Okay. Where's the Halloween deck? This is the Halloween Oracle from the ancestors. So what is the closing message for Libra, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for October 22. What is the final closing message that Libra needs to see, please, Spirit? Thank you so much for your guidance, love, and support. I love this deck. It's so cute. I wish Halloween was forever. But yes, I am not on any social media platforms either, Libra, so I'm only on YouTube, and I don't do any personal readings at this time. I do apologize for that, but if you want to share love and support for my channel, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, or even comment. And I'm sorry if that was really loud. You have the Vampire card. She looks a little sassy. She kind of reminds me of the Queen of Wands here. Vampire says emotional intelligence. So let's see what the book has to say. Vampire. I think you had the first. No, okay, zombie is the last. Okay, scratch that. Vampire is the deepest, the coldest, the craving of the blood, the hole never filled, the longing like a flood. Interesting. And it says here, should the vampire card appear in your reading, it may indicate that you are being drained in this way and the time has come for stronger boundaries. We need to be very aware of what gives us energy in our lives and what takes it away. We should be aware of needing people to need us and why we invite people like this into our homes, workplaces, and lives. If needed, we have them around us. Developing the emotional intelligence within ourselves helps us defend against the kind of emotional and psychic attack and enables us to foster healthy, equal relationships of all kinds. So that might be a final message for some of you. You may have some people that is actually draining you, and you might just have like one or two people that could be a little bit of naysayers, or maybe they're the ones that is feeding you with these negative thoughts here and causing you a lot of anxiety and like, oh yeah, maybe they're right, maybe I'm not good enough, or maybe I won't meet the expectations of this emperor. But that's just lies. Don't listen, don't engage yourself. Just be like, oh, okay, yeah, and then walk away. Okay, so that is your reading, Libra. I hope it resonated for you and you have a good one. Bye.